Hey everybody, how are you doing? I am going live on my phone, so I am not going to do the music and all the stuff that I usually do, but I haven't done this in a while, so I'm okay. There's the chat. Let's see if anybody's there. It just started, so I think it takes a minute. We just went out to dinner and just got back in the nick of time, so I'm just kind of setting up here. We are going to make a really fun thing tonight, and I think you guys are going to love it. So I don't see anybody coming on. Let's see, maybe I can do some music. Let's see. Oh yeah, maybe I can do music. Here's something. Oh. Hey everybody, I'm still setting up. We just got back from dinner. We went to Brio's. Mom is sitting in the chair right over here, so she is my audience tonight, and my sister Kathy. So we've had a nice time. I got up here on Sunday night, and is she leaving? Okay. All right, Mom is trying to figure out where she wants to go. So let's see who is here. I see Charlotta. And yeah, we're an extra hour early. I meant to put something in the comments and we just got busy. Hey, Brenda, Leslie, Linda, Teresita, how you doing? Who else is here? Glum. Thank you. Kathy. Yeah, there's Leslie. Donna. Rita? I can't see. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't mean to do that. Hi, everybody. I'm not used to doing it on my phone.
Where are you going?
There's Amy. Hey. Yeah, I'm not sure where she's going, but she's taking a walk. Oh, okay, bathroom. Hey, Kathleen. And not you, Kathleen, my sister. Carrie. All right, there's Jenny.
Keep your feet up with
Elaine. Diane. Barbara, good to see you guys. Thanks for coming. All right, this is probably going to be a quick one tonight because I only have a little project, but I thought I'm not going to not do this because I'm, away. We're just going to keep doing it. So what I want to do tonight is make like a larger size mini album, okay? Or mini book, this die, the new one, okay? And so we are I'm breaking out my precious 49th and Market turquoise paper. Oh, it's killing me. It's called Color Swatch Teal, and I love it. I think I can get more though, so I'm not going to be hoarding it. I'm just going to use it, and we're going to make a really pretty little book, and we're going to bind it in a cool way, okay? So I was playing around with it the other day, and what I did was, these are file folders, and I just cut a bunch of them because I had some leftover scraps, and so I want to show you how I did it. And it's wider, actually, than the other usual width. You can see it's kind of, well, because what we're going to do is fold it in half, and we're not going to use those binding things. Hey, Dorothy, good to see you. All right, so I'm trying to think if there's any announcements. Oh, shoot, I was supposed to pick another winner. I will do that tonight. And because I want to get them sent out, okay? So I will go back and look. I knew there was something I was supposed to do. But today we just enjoyed the day. We went outside. It was beautiful out. Glum, you know, I hope you had the same weather down by you. We're a couple, maybe an hour and a half north of Glum. My sister lives outside of Kingston. It's really pretty up here. We just went to dinner. This real picturesque road had the Esopus River, and it was just so pretty. I have some pictures, and just a relaxing day. We went outside. We did a puzzle with Mom on the deck, and it was funny. I brought two puzzles. One of them was owls, and then the other one was a cat having a pizza. And I said, which one do you want to do? She immediately said the cat having the pizza. So we started the puzzle, and we have the whole outside done. Yes, one of those simple days, just nice, fun days. So good to see you guys here. Hey, Carrie Porter. So we're going to just make that nice little book, and I'll show you a fun binding. There's a couple ways you can end this. If you want to put a cover on it, you can. If you want to put a mat board cover on, but you don't have to. And I think I may leave it. So hopefully this is going to work. I'm going to turn the camera down just like this and hope that you can see what I'm doing. I know it's kind of backwards, but I think just for the sake of getting this done, I think the only thing is I can't read your comments. I only have my my phone here, so I'll look up every once in a while. So here's my paper, and I guess I have to go that way with it. Can you guys see that? I think that's right. This is the paper, and then here's the die. Let me show you what we're going to do. We are just going to cut this one by one out of paper, single sheets, because that 49 and market paper is really thick. And then we're just going to fold it in half. We're not going to do these two score lines here. We're going to fold it right down the middle. And that's going to make it wider so you can see the difference. This would go inside, you know, oh, actually that would work inside if we wanted to do a cover on it. But what I'm going to do is make them all like that. So all the pages will be the same size. And these are just single signatures that we're going to put together with PVA glue. Okay, let me just make sure you guys are does that make sense? Hey, Beatrice. All right, I'm just going to keep going with it and hope that you guys can get the hang of what I'm doing. So I did not go ahead and cut my paper in half, but I think it's going to work if I'm going to save that one because that I'm just going to cut one. Is that not the most beautiful paper? I love it. So this is 8 inches, so I'm going to cut it at 4, and that should be enough for our book, I think. Let's look on our die and see if that's tall enough. Yep, we just have a little bit front and back, okay? So, or top and bottom, I mean. So that's going to work. So let's do, I don't know, start with 8. Let's see what happens, because these are really thick pages. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut. I think I'll do one of each. Okay, so I'm going to save that. This one is really pretty. And it happens that it's going the right direction because when we cut it, you know, our die is going to cut across here. But because it's a big die, we can turn it either way. But this is going to work really well. All right, now that one's the same. I like these that they don't have the padding on them. It just makes them easier to use. So I'm just cutting it half, which is 4 inches. And let's see what else there is. Cut another one. I hope you guys can see okay. This stuff is so thick, guys. I think I'm going to have to cut them singly, though. All right, let's see. Let's see how many we have now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, let's do that and see what it looks like. All right. So to do this, you just need paper, you need the die, and I am doing a scoring board because it is heavy duty paper. You know, I could try bending it over, but I don't want to damage it. So move this. This is nice. I have this whole surface here. I haven't ruined it. Like, all right, can you guys see this? I think that's showing up. So I'm just going to take my die. I'm not going to cut these. I don't have room, but I just want to make sure it's going the right way. And really either way, because there's pattern on both sides, will work. And I just want to make sure I cover both of the top and bottom. Okay. And then I'm going to run that through. I'm going to do that with all of them. I maybe could fit 2, but I don't want to take the chance of, because this paper is so thick, I don't want to cut it in half. And then I would have to like tape it in or figure out another way to fix it, which I don't need that today. I'm just going to roll them through one at a time. This would be a good thing to do while you're watching a movie. But see, there's room. I think this is so pretty. Even if I don't write in it or put anything in it, I will just love looking at it. Now, one thing, it may not dry in time, but I'll show you the idea of how to do it. And you guys have probably done stuff like this, but just for the heck of it. Now, some of it does have writing, so I'm just making sure it's going the right way. But actually, we could turn it up and down because it's the same pattern either way. So again, not even a problem. That's pretty. Look at that one pretty little flower. All right. And then what I want to do when I'm done is I want to bind it with a piece of lace. You could use fabric or anything you want, but I think lace would be pretty.
Let's do the puzzle a little while.
So I can't see, but tell me what you guys have been up to. Did you have a good weekend? I went to Trinity's musical, which was amazing. She did a great job. It's so fun to watch them just being teenagers and doing what they do, but they were so talented. I mean, way more than our class ever was. Like musical, you know, they had pianists, saxophone people, they had just everybody had something to contribute, and it was, you could tell they all just loved being in this group. And I mean, there were hundreds of kids in this musical. But anyway, that was fun. And then I drove up here after it and been hanging out with Mom and my sister. And having a good time. All right, almost done. You know what? I am going to try doing 2 just to see. Now that I'm almost done, I think we might be okay to do 2. So it could go a little quicker, but I'm going to bring that back because, yeah, that worked fine. So we could have been doing 2 at a time, but oh well. Look at that. So pretty. I just think, how could you not like this color? So soothing. Somebody said it was the color of creativity, and I believe it. Okay, that's, I think, all the cutting we have. So I'm gonna put the camera up for a minute and see how everybody's doing. Hi, Maria. Today you intended to decorate, but then life happened. So it's all still naked. For what, Glum? What were you decorating for? All right. Doing is I'm just taking these out of their little extra pieces, and if there's a way that I can use them, I will. Who knows? That might be another project. Okay. So, yeah, there's a lot of these. See, I'm sure there must be something to make in that. Okay. Now I'm noticing that a lot of them have, one side is like a light, you made a storage box. Oh, okay. All right, I was trying to figure out. Okay, so I am just gonna lay my paper, wait, I'll show you. And then I'm gonna lay my paper on my storage box. I'm gonna lay this straight, and this comes up to about, wait, let me get my glasses. Is it 5 1/4? So I'm gonna do 2 5/8, which is right here. Let's see, let's fold it and make sure. Yep, that looks good. Look at how pretty. So now I have to figure out what order I want to do it in. So let's go ahead and just, and how did it come out, Glum? Did you love it? Or you were saying you were going to decorate it and then life happened? Yes, I understand how that goes. 2 5/8. I really like scoring things. I feel very, very efficient. I like my big bone folder. I don't like the one that came with this. It's too small. You know how you get favorite tools? I don't know what I got on it. I think that's luster wax and I couldn't clean it off, but it works just fine. So is everybody getting your orders? I mailed them out before I left. I think I got everybody's out. So that was a relief. Lots of boxes or packages. Oh, see, now that's the one that I did too. And you can see the score. Can you guys see that? There's the score lines. That's all right. And this one. So we have to decide what we want to look at. Oh, I must have done 2 of these. Okay, that's all right. Well, then I'll do one like this and one the other way. And then we are going to go ahead and give them a good press with the bone folder, because that is actually going to matter on this. You're going to see all of them, so it won't matter which one goes where. I just want to make sure. Now that one is a little easier to bend, so I'm not sure I would do that again, but good to know. So these, all of the edges are going to be even with each other, which has a nice feel to it. And then the next thing that we're going to do is figure out what order we want to put them in, which will be hard. Oh, that's so pretty. So are you guys having spring weather? We had really nice. All right, now that one I didn't do straight. So you can fix it. It's harder the thicker the paper is, but what I do is I lay it down and kind of get it over, even if you wanted to press them both up against here, and then kind of refold it. Because I don't want anything sticking out. I want this to be nice and clean. But it is trickier with the heavier paper. All right, I think that'd be all right. Okay. Let's go that way on that one. So I think this is the one we have two of. Okay, so now I want a really pretty one for the front. That's nice. Is that the one I messed up? This one. That's the one I want. That's going to be my first one. And then I'm just going to kind of go along and I'm going to stack them up. Make sure they're going the right direction if it matters. But really, it's hard to go wrong. Oh, I'm going to put that towards the back because that was my first one. And I'm just looking at the letters. Not that that matters, but it's hard to see which is the right way. I don't even think it matters because if you're going to write in here, that one is similar. And, oh, I love that. I want to have some kind of plain and some not. All right, so let's look at what we have here. That's nice. That's a good size. And these edges feel pretty clean. So what I'm going to do is hope that I can find, I had cut these little strips, but I don't see them. So what I did was I cut some mat board that was the length of this. It really does help to do this. Wait a minute, let me look one more time in here. I know that I have it and I will find it as soon as I get off this. You wouldn't believe the tools that I had to bring, but all right. Shoot. Thought I had it. Oh, here. You know what? I'm just going to cut this one so we can do it right, okay? Maybe that's even the one that I meant to. So this is a regular cover out of mat board. All right, so I'm going to cut. Oh, I could do it right on here. It's a handy dandy little mat. And here is my blade. And I'm just going to cut down here. Just let your blade go in the ditch and lightly pull as many times as you need, but it will separate. And then you're going to do this one. Come down here. All right, so what we're going to do is clamp these and try and get your top and your bottom like nice and straight and put this on top. The reason I'm doing this is so that if I have glue that goes out of line, it'll go on here and not on the paper, although you can't really see because it's white glue. It'll dry clear. Just straighten it up as best you can and then do your clamps. This is kind of pushing it, but it should work. And then if I have another clamp that's got a longer throat, I'll put that in the middle because I don't want these coming apart and those, you know, I want them all the same. And then this is the trick. This is the good thing that you want to have. This is PVA glue. And what I like about it is, and it says it right on here, remains flexible. So what we're going to do is put padding compound on the binding here. And also you can see that this is wider than the regular one would be because we folded them in half instead of allowing for that 3D piece. So what I do, and this is probably not the best, but I just take it and a line of glue here. And then I just smear it with my finger. And you want to get a good coat on here. Now I'm just going to do one, so I want to do a really good one, nice thick coat. But normally I would do probably 2 or 3 even if I did light coats. And what this is going to do is it binds the book. And then we're going to put a piece of lace on top. I'm going to let this dry for a little bit though. So I'm really loading this on here. And you want to make sure it gets in all the little cracks. Okay, so you can see there's a little bit here. That's okay. All right. I think, let me see if you guys have any questions and we'll let that dry. Okay, Kimberly, it's so much fun. Sorry. I needed that. Thanks so much. Okay, if I was a kid, I would take this, I would let it dry, and then I would peel it off. We did that all the time. And we also did candles. We dripped them on our hardwood floor. Our mother would come upstairs. We would have candle wax everywhere, and then we would peel it up. But I'm just going to kind of rub that into my hand. This is how messy I am. And my sister just brought me some real pretty lace. So this is what I kind of want to use for the binding. This is pretty. It's a thick cotton crochet lace. And I love this one, kind of airy, and it kind of reminds me of the flowers that are on here. So what do you guys think? I'm leaning towards this one. What do you guys think? Hey, Chris, you love to peel glue off your hands. There's something wrong with me, but it's so satisfying. And you try to get it in a whole sheet. Oh boy. So what do you think? This one? Yes? Isn't it pretty? Yeah, let's do this one. Okay, you guys are approving. Okay, so I am going to, even though this is kind of early, but what I'm going to do is, what I would normally do is let this dry, and then I would do another coat of the lace on top once this is dry. But I'm going to use this same glue, and I'm going to put more on top and hope that this is stuck on enough. All right, and then you just kind of peel this one off. Peel that one off. Look at how pretty. And that's going to be so nice with this lace. All right, I'm going to cut a strip that's about the right length. Kath, where did you get this lace? At a sale?
I don't know.
It looks like you might have, because it had like a little tag closing
You know
it.
where I think it might have? Oh, okay.
I don't know.
There was an embroidery place, and I think they
Oh.
were selling lace one day, and I got some neat stuff. It was right in Boyceville.
Oh,
It
right
closed,
downtown.
yeah.
All right, so I'm going to put another layer of glue here. And then I'm going to spread it out. And the other one hasn't dried yet, but that's okay. And then I'm going to lay this in the middle. I think, let me just turn this down for a minute so you can see. And leave some sticking out just in case you need to adjust. And then we're going to, oh, look at that with the butterflies. And there's a butterfly right there. Isn't that amazing? All right.
Cool.
My sister is, she can't believe it.
I'm astonished.
She's astonished. All right. I'm trying to just cover it because it might be a little shiny. You won't, it'll dry white, but you might see shininess. Oh, I love that. Isn't that pretty? Isn't it cool? I make her tell me that it's cool.
Daisies.
I went up to her garden today and I told her how cool her garden was. So now she has to tell me how good my book is. We have a deal.
It's only fair.
It's only right. Yeah. And then, you know, you want to hold it down. You could get a piece of like label paper and clamp that around and just let it kind of dry. But what I would do is I would let it dry and then I would go through and snip, you know, this off. I just love that. I think that's such an easy binding. and pretty, and you can pull out a page. I mean, you could tear one out. I don't think I would do that in this book because I like how this looks, but you could. But I would just treat it like a book because this is going to hold everything together. What's Mom doing, Kath?
She wanted to go to bed.
Go to bed?
She's watching Midwife.
Oh, okay. Last night we watched The Midwife. Big favorite in our family. Call the Midwife. I think that's a little crooked, but I don't mind that because it kind of makes it interesting. Okay. So that is basically it, guys. But you can see if you did this, you'd have kind of a different look. It's still pretty. You could use a thin lace. You could use just a couple like medallions or little circles. You could just do whatever you want. You could do thinner lace or thick. So that's it, guys. That is my big, yeah, it was fun. And it's so easy, you know, fold it in half and make a book. Love and hugs. Oh, thank you. Hey, Amy. You know what? Wait, let me put on my glasses. Maybe I could see it then. Yes, I used to make books of $101 bills for that. Oh, how funny. That would be great. Yes, how fun.
Bean, ask her to send you one.
To send me one? Amy does a lot. I'm not going to ask her for anything. Yeah, it is a fun little book. Maybe it's, I don't want to wreck my sister's scissors, but thank you. You know what? It's quick. Quick and cute. Yeah, you can use it with any paper. If you have anything left over, it does feel more substantial, you know, with these heavy duty pages, but you could do it with anything. You just have to add more pages. And you might get a little glue in here. So just kind of open all the pages and make sure they're not stuck together. You could make little pockets out of this too. If you put a line of glue, the top and bottom, and you know, you can have a place to put stuff. Oh, thanks, Diane. Yeah, it's cute. And I mean, we made this in like 10 minutes. So what a deal. So that's what I'm doing. Thanks, Kimberly. Thanks, Linda. Yeah, so are you guys having fun with your dies? Did you get them yet? So exciting. All right. Well, we went to this restaurant called Brio, and we were going to get, Mom and I were going to share a chicken parmesan. And then Kathy said, well, if you each got one, then we'd have leftovers. So that's what we did. And then we got dessert. I got caramel apple pie, which is waiting for me. And Mom got cherry pie. Kathy got, I forget, but sounded good. So a fun day. And then tomorrow begins the not eating because NAMTA is a week from Thursday. I leave and I have all this stuff to do. And I've been doing a lot. I'm getting ready for the trip to the UK. I'm getting ready for the trip to Frank Garcia's studio. If anybody is in California, you know, if you can come and visit and take a class, that would really be fun. We're going to make, one of them is an ephemera, like a sewing caddy. And then another one is this really cool explosion junk journal. So that one's using the new storage box. So that's going to be fun. And then we have BellaCon. That's 2 weeks later. And then I go to the UK. So I'm like in my scramble mode. So I know it'll all get done, but not sure how. But it always does. But that was the other thing. I was looking at the calendar. It's like, if I don't go see Mom now, I don't know, it'll be June before I can get out again. So,
What?
well, I mean, till I'll be home. I'll be gone for the whole month of May. Hope you are
You
as
got
excited
April,
as me
didn't
to
you?
meet again. What'd you say, Kath?
You got April.
April, I'm doing 2 events. I'm
Oh,
going to
boy.
Texas and California.
Happens to Betsy.
Who did that? Who signed me up for that? Crazy. It'll be fun though. I'm excited to be on the road again. You wish you could. You wish you could come for, oh, one of them. Yeah. Yes, it's going to be fun. All of them are just exciting. So Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to head out. And it's like, I just cannot see. Fire your assistant, which is no one. Some dope that keeps signing up for stuff. And then I say, how am I going to do that? But I'm still glad I'm going to do it. Because I get to meet people in real life, which I like. I love you guys, but I would like to you even better if I could hang out with you for a little bit. So hopefully we will. So thanks everybody for coming on, and I will be back on Thursday. I'm leaving tomorrow, so I'll see you on Thursday. I'm not sure what we're going to do, but something fun. All right. So have a great night, guys, and see you soon. Okay. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye, everybody.